did this. Am I live? Am I live? Okay, so I don't know. I think I'm live. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. I'm not seeing myself on this other screen. Yeah, looks like it. Right? No, that's not me. That's not me. What did I do? Yeah, I'm live. I didn't. It's a whole thing. I think I'm live. So, it looks like it, but you know how sometimes I forget to touch this? I think I forgot to touch it, but it looks like I am, so we're good. We're good. I can get started. I can get started with today's tutorial.
Ooh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, it does look good. So, I have a new board in the background. If you guys can see, I'm setting up something new back here. It's going to feature, you know, my stuff, because I'm going to start doing Facebook Live shopping. So that is why I am creating this whole wall into like an inventory wall for my Facebook Live shopping. So if anybody's interested, you guys can go check out the new Facebook page. That's where all that action's going to happen. But here on YouTube, we're going to leave it tutorials. I'm not going to try to sell you guys stuff. I'm just going to teach you and show you how I make some of the stuff that I do sell. So that's what we're doing today. We are going to be sewing these cute little panhandle covers. See? They fit right on your cast iron. So sometimes me and Patrick will use these even outside, like when we cook on the fire. So you just take it off, and when you're ready to get your pan, you slip it on so that you can lift it. You can also use the pot holders that we made, remember? You can also use those. I feel like my music's kind of loud. Let me turn this down. I jam out when I am in here. So, that's what we're making today. We're making these pot holder handle cover things. So, let me show you the material that we're going to use, okay? So, I've got it all ready. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm having all kinds of issues today. Let me see if I can get that to reactivate. And I'll tell you why. I've kind of got too many irons in the fire. What's going on? There we go. Woo! Yeah, I did it. Okay. Got too many irons in the fire today. So, as most of you know, we have two channels. And this is my personal sewing channel linked to my sewing business. And the other channel is mine and Patrick's that we do together called This Beautiful Life. And we just got back yesterday from a hiking camping trip. And I'm pretty exhausted still. And so what comes with that is a lot of editing. And that's why I really love these live streams, because I don't have editing to do. It is real. It is live and it's unscripted. So I just got done with the other video and I was like, I have to hurry because I have to do my other live stream. So today I had too many irons in the fire. I'm a little bit, you know, crazy. So back to focusing on today's project. I have everything cut out. So you're going to need like 2 pieces of, let's see, how long are these? About 2 by 3, a 2 by 3 piece. You're going to need 2 of them because you're going to want to make the little top part there. Then you're going to need 4 pieces that are about 3 by 5 1/4. Okay, that's how long these are. And you're going to need 4. So you're going to need the outer part and then the inner part. And I chose black as my inner part. Then, guys, you are going to need some batting. And this is, let me see if I can get to it. I always use this. I think I've showed you before. But this is what I have here. And I have cut from some of my scrap pieces. The same size. So that is going to be what you sandwich between Let me show you. Well, let's just get right in it. Right? No, I don't. Okay, so, here we go. So you're going to take your bottom piece, okay? This is going to be the lining, all right, just like that. And you're going to place your batting just like that, okay? Then you're going to take your other piece and you're just going to lay it on there and try to get it all kind of, you know, squared up the best that you can. Hi, Mom. You have no sound. Okay. Okay. And you're just going to lay it on there. It says I have sound. Mom, do you have your thing turned up? Hi, Simplistic Minimalistic. She says she can hear. Jill says she can hear. Mom, try it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm glad you guys are on. I'm a little disheveled. I am. I'm happy. Everything's good, but you know. Okay. So you got your sandwich piece here, and then we are going to sew this one directly on. So if you guys were with me when we sewed the pot holder things, we're gonna do this bias tape stuff just like that. It's gonna be so easy. These are so easy. They're such a quick little thing that you can make up, and they're so handy. They're so handy to have. And you don't have to use them just with a cast iron. You can use them with any like pot. So I'm going to do this other one just the same way. So I'm going to lay my pieces down. I'm going to line them up just like this. Okay. And I'm going to, scratch it. I'm going to fold these in half. You can do them two ways, but I'm going to choose to do them this way. So you're going to fold these in half and I'm going to press them down. So the other way that you can do these is take it. Just let me I'll just show you. How about that? We'll just do this. We'll just do this way. Let's take you over to the sewing machine. Why don't we? Okay. I can't hear it on my phone. Mom, I don't know. Hi, Dana. Maybe you can refresh, Mom. Can you refresh, like come back on? I wonder if you can do that. Oh, she can hear. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Mom. Yay! Okay. If you guys can see, I'm using a pink thread, and I'm going to go in with my pink thread, and I'm going to sew this down. Just across the top. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys what I did. Alright, so let me cut this off. Alright, so this is what I did. I sewed it. Guys, I'm so sorry that my thing won't focus. See, just sewed it right along the top so that when we fold this over, you're going to have that nice, smooth part like that. See? So now what we can do is, I like to just kind of fold that down a bit. Okay, and I'm going to press it down. Okay, so I folded it down just a little bit at the top there. I'm going to press it down. Babe, I didn't know you were in the house. No, I didn't know you talked, and I was like, oh, okay. So now, guys, you're going to take it and you're going to fold it and make sure, you're going to want to make sure that it covers your crease right there. See my thread? You're going to want to make sure that this part covers the thread, just like that, okay? And then we're going to go back to the sewing machine, and I'm going to sew it along as close as I can get. As close as I can get to this part right here. So that is what we're going to do now. These are so easy, you guys. I love them, and they're so easy. What'd you say? So I'm just going to hold it down. You can also press it if you wanted to press it. And okay, another thing with my new machine that I absolutely love is I can move the needle. So I'm going to move the needle over to the left. Okay, so that I can get that close stitch next to my little seam. And I'm just going to sew it down. Okay. Just like that. Looks beautiful. Love it. Now I just hope the back looks good, because sometimes you can't see the back. Sometimes you can't see the back until you're done. And now I'm just going to clip off, you know, and just flush that up a little bit. And so that's what mine looks like. I don't think you guys can see. Focus. Okay, so I sewed really close. If you guys can see, I'm so sorry. And then that's the back. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Babe, will you turn that down? Okay. Sew it right across the top. Clip your threads. Whoops. And we're going to do the same thing. I am going to clip my threads, and I'm going to take it over to the ironing board, and I'm going to fold this down just a little bit, and then I'm going to go and press it. Okay, now that it's pressed, I'm going to fold it over and make sure that it's going to cover that inside little seam there. And I'm going to take this back to the sewing machine and sew this down, just as I did before. Just like that. I love this pattern. I love this pattern selection. It's so colorful. So colorful. I love it. It is a Hobby Lobby find, if anybody's interested. And I know it is still in stock, so Hobby Lobby still carries this type of a patchwork pattern. I saw it when I was in there this last time, and I was like, oh, I need to get some more of that, but not today because I have enough fabric right now. Okay, so now you got your two sandwich pieces. Okay, now we're just going to even them up, and you're going to want front sides facing together. Y'all see where we're going with this? Do you see where we're going with this? I bet y'all know. I bet you know what we're doing. So what I'm going to do is clip mine down. No, I'm not. I'm not clipping it down because it's holding my other webcam. I'm going to pin it. I'm just going to put some pins in just to make sure that it kind of holds together so it doesn't shift as I'm sewing around it. So, okay. Now that I got my pins in, we are going to go and we're going to start, and we're just going to sew around just like that, leaving this open so that we can flip it. I'm going to reposition my needle back to the middle. Okay. Adjust my foot pedal. I don't usually sew with shoes on. I feel like it's really hard. Today I have shoes on. Okay. Back stitch. And just keep a consistent seam allowance all the way down. And the hard part for me is these corners, really, to keep them even. So if you've got to slow down and turn a little bit and pivot, I think that's totally fine, so that you can try to keep it consistent. a consistent length until you reach the other side, and then just sew right along. I'm getting off a little bit. I'll take these pins out. It's fine. Okay. And that is a lot of fabric to sew through, so your needle's really going to have to push through. And then you're going to want to back stitch at the top. And voila! Cut the thread. Okay. Woohoo, we're getting there, y'all. Looky there, we're getting there. Clip that thread off. So now I'm going to look on both sides and see if I need to trim a little bit. Trim some of the excess, because when we flip this, it's really going to be bulky. And if you put a top stitch in, it's going to be even harder for your machine to poke through. So that's why I feel like it's so important that you just trim off some of the bulk. Okay, just for that reason. Okay, and this is kind of the hard part. It's kind of the tricky part, is turning this inside out, because there's such a small opening and such a bunch of layers that it kind of makes it hard, but it can be done. And I like to start with this part, and then I like to take my thumbs right here and just start working it around, trying to be careful so that you don't bust your seams, your stitches that you just put in there. Just push it through, push it through, push it through, just like that. And if you're comfortable doing this, you can take your, unless you have a turner, pusher turner thing, you can take your scissors and gently poke the bottom out. Now, don't do it hard, because you could possibly poke through your whole project, and then you'll have to flip it out and start over, and you know, all that stuff. So if you're comfortable using your scissors, gently press it, and like that. Okay, so now this is the part where if you wanted to do a top stitch, you could totally top stitch all the way around that. Okay, just like that. So I think that's what we'll do. I did that with this one. I just top stitched, and what that does is it kind of makes it a tighter fit around your handle. This would be a looser fit. It would still fit, okay? You could still put it on there and it would fit, but it's loose. So if you wanted to top stitch it, it's going to make it more snug so that it doesn't slip off. So that is why we're going to do that. But you do not have to. This is your project. You do it however you want, but I'm going to show you guys how I top stitch these. So again, you're going to kind of want to get as close as you can to the side, to the edge. So this is where my needle positioning comes in really handy. So I'm going to put it over to the far right this time, so that I can have more of my fabric underneath this presser foot, okay? And that's what I like to use that for. So I'm going to get it started, and then I'm going to back stitch, and then forward again. And now it's kind of hard because of all that bunched up batting. And just keep your position. And this is where you want to kind of ease it around. It may not be even, but just try to eyeball it. And I'm going to pivot right here. I'm going to pivot and work it down. All the way down. Home stretch. Uh-oh, it hit something, so that's where I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop because it's really bunched up right there. Oops. Yeah, it's really, really thick right there, so I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force it, y'all. Take it out of the machine. So you have to be kind of careful because you could possibly break your needle when you make these because that really gets bunched up. So then you're going to want to clip off any of your straggle pieces, you know what I mean, the threads or whatever showing, and voila, you guys, you have your very own pot holder handle. See? So cute, aren't they? They're so cute. Now, let's test this again. Let's test this again on my little cast iron that I have here. It's got the cornbread. You can see the cornbread pieces. It has been used. So then it just fits on nicely with this stitching. It holds a better fit. So that's why I do that. You do not have to. But if you're afraid you're going to break a needle, you totally don't have to do the top stitch, okay? But I did, and I love them. I absolutely love these. And that's what it will look like. If you guys can see the lighting. I know I keep talking about my lighting in here. I'd like to get some studio lights as I grow. So that's it, guys. That's it for today. This is our project. So if you guys try this, comment and let me know. If you've made these before, comment and let me know. Anyway, see how easy that was? Guys, in under 30 minutes. I was chatting and I was doing all kinds of silly things in the beginning, and we still made this. So after you get it cut out and sew it, it's 20-30 minutes max. I mean, come on, that's an easy project, right? And you could do these in any variety. You could do these if you got like seasonal fabric and you wanted to change them out, give them as gifts, do all those things. It's so much fun, and they're so cute. You could even use, like, if you have scrap pieces, like I have all these little scrap pieces, you know, like I'm saving for a quilt. You can even sew up all your scrap pieces together and then cut that out and totally make them out of like a patchwork type thing. It would be so cute. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. That was a little project that I thought would be fun and quick and easy. We want some easy projects, right? I do have some projects I want to do with you guys that are a little more advanced, and it could possibly be like an hour long. So I think that I'm going to try those. I'm going to kind of rotate the easier ones with some of the more extensive ones. I had made Chloe a Nintendo Switch case, and that was a more extensive video or a project. So that video might be a little more lengthy, but I think it'll be fun. So I am going to close this live stream down. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you try. If you do, let me know. I am back on Facebook with Sew Handmade Studio, and I'm on Instagram, and I'm trying to post things on there too. And then Saturday night will be my first Facebook live shopping with my board back here. So I'm trying to get set up for that. I'm a little nervous, a little excited. You know, it's all new. This is a whole new adventure. So I appreciate you guys. You're awesome. Thanks for joining me today. Have an amazing day. I will see you guys next Thursday or Saturday, possibly.